Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim from the Humble Hermit. Come as you are, Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot read for today, Thursday, July 4th, 2024. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, please do not make it fit. If some of it fits, that's awesome. If some of it does not, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't want to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. All right, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's starting to get a little cloudy here. Ooh. One on the table. Two on the table. Just did litter boxes and took out trash and got my shrimp ready for my dinner. Measured out my rice, my broccoli. 3 cards on the table. So I'm like all hot and sweaty. I'm like, should I wear a hoodie? Should I not wear a hoodie? Yeah, screw it. Screw it. 5 cards on the table. One major. No reverse. Thank God. Not that yesterday's reading was bad. It wasn't bad. It was pretty damn good, actually. And let me just say, sometimes the cards come out straight and like I could feel like they're in the reverse. You know what I mean? It's not even necessarily. I feels what I feels, I sees what I sees, and I hears what I hears. So 6 on the table, 1 major, no reverse. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Okay. 7 on the table, 2 major, no reverse. One more. Maybe 2 more. You guys know I like 10. I like 10 cards. What is going on here? Okay. 8 cards. Oh, 10 cards on the table. With the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. So we got 11 cards. 1, 2, 3 major and 1 reverse. I'm gonna put the cards over here. We got 7 of Wands. We've got 4 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. We've got Last Judgment. I always want to say the Last Judgment. I should just say it because that's how I feel about it. Page of Wands, one of my favorite cards. Death. We do have a few cards from yesterday too, so. 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Doggy. The Wheel of Fortune. And the World. Yeah, I always feel like Last Judgment should be the Last Judgment. And I always feel like death should be the death. I should just say it the way I want to say it. I don't know. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't really matter here. I know that there's a Knight of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords. I'm not getting like relationship or anything like. I'm not getting any like. I'm not getting any of that. This is you, whoever you are. Yeah. Okay. 7 of Wands. It's funny, the reverse says lost confidence. Yeah, I don't think you don't have confidence. Whoever you are with the 7 of Wands, you're very strong-willed. A very strong-willed individual. I almost want to say righteous, but I like whenever anybody uses the word righteous, it just reminds me of religion. Even though technically it doesn't have to be religion. You stand in your power. You I don't know why I'm just thinking about horses. Somebody likes horses, maybe. Yeah, I just heard the word righteous again. Maybe you are righteous. Maybe you are. You don't bow down to others. You don't give in. When you know something to be true, when you know something to be valuable in some type of way, you stand up for it. Whether it be something or someone. Where you may have backed down in the past or ignored insults, slights, negative comments. Now you don't. With the 4 of Wands, whoever you are, you look at life as, I don't want to say like a party, but you look at it like you don't want to waste a moment. Like you want to live every second to the fullest. Everyone's definition of living life to the fullest is different. Like this to me would be living life to the fullest. Like I love doing this. I enjoy doing this. Whoever you are, you also like to spend a lot of time around people. Like you like to be, you probably do like parties. You like to be in group outings. with family, friends. I know it sounds very cliche, but like life is one giant joyride. With the Knight of Pentacles, I think you're very committed to your own stability, very committed to your work, committed to your growth, your personal growth, committed to helping others. Um, with the so the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, you're very committed to your decisions. Like you make decisions and they're finite. Like this is it. This is how it is. You don't like to look back on things and second guess. You don't like to look back on things and wonder, you know? You're like, I made this decision. This is what I'm sticking with. That's it. Nose is still itchy. With the Last Judgment, I feel like you're always evaluating yourself. You're always trying to one-up yourself. And that's honestly how it should be. You shouldn't be, as a human, as a person with a soul and a heart and a mind, you shouldn't be in competition with others, honestly. And I understand, like, people get jealous or even envious of other people's lives, situations, what they have, what they don't have. I get that, but to stew in it, to live in that type of behavior, to compare yourself to others constantly, like, that's a problem. Because you are who you are. You're gonna be who you're gonna be. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. And you're gonna do it when you're gonna do it. So there's no reason to be in competition with everybody. Everybody goes at their own pace. Everybody lives their life differently. You know, I don't know when it was. It was a while ago. Maybe a couple months ago, I was talking with a friend about what would you do if you won the lotto? And they were like, oh, you know, like I'd buy a house, a really big house and cars, and I'd go on vacation all the time, and I'd quit my job, and I'd, you know, give my family money and my friends money, and I would open a business. Okay, the only smart thing I heard out of that whole conversation was I'd open a business. Because if at least you come up with a really good idea for a business and you put the money into the business, you have the opportunity to make more money. And you have the opportunity to live off of that if you were to lose your lotto money, if you were to spend it all or give it all away. Because let's face it, even millions of dollars can go really quick when you want to buy things, big ticket items for yourself, for your family, for your friends. And it's kind of funny because I don't look at it like that. Like, my idea of winning the lotto and being successful with it is donating most of it, paying off my condo, buying a little lake house somewhere, doing this for a living, possibly even staying at my other job part-time maybe, or just do seasonal if they would have me. Like I don't need a $5 million house. I don't need 6 cars. I don't I don't need to go on vacation every month. You want me to be honest? My whole life is a vacation. And I work my ass off. I've been working 50, 60, 60 hour work weeks for like the last 2 months. And doing this. And getting my business up and running. And finishing my book. And trying to start book 2. And coming up with plans for a documentary that I want to do in the fall. But it doesn't seem like it. Because everything that I do, I love to do. And if I were a millionaire, I could do all these things and not have to worry about if I'm going to be able to afford to buy a $10 gallon of milk. Obviously, it's not $10 yet, but I'm planning ahead. Why would I want a $5-10 million house that I don't even want to clean? And who's going to live there? It's just me and 4 cats. Even if I were to get married, even if I were to have a kid at this late stage in the game, I need a $5-10 million house to do that? I don't think so. It doesn't make sense. Everybody does everything differently. Everybody is different. That's how it's supposed to be. So when you go within and you evaluate yourself as a human, as you, give yourself some grace. Be fair with yourself. And honest. What do I do really well? What do I need to work on? Because if you're not honest with yourself, how could you be honest with anybody else? If I'm not honest with myself, how could I be honest with this? Page of Wands. I love Page of Wands. There's so much good energy here, honestly. Whatever you're doing, whatever path you're on, you're very happy about it. I know that kind of carries over and sounds like a reboot from yesterday. It's true, though. It's true. Whatever you're doing, whatever it is, it makes you so happy. And that's all anybody could ask for. You shouldn't have to get up every day at 6 or 7 a.m. and drive an hour and a half to work and work an 8-hour, 9-hour day and then drive home and then make dinner for your kids and watch an hour of TV and go to bed. Like, that's not a life. And then on the weekends, you're too tired to do anything. You don't even want to play with your kids or talk to your kids or be with your spouse, you know? A lot of people don't live up to their full potential. Whether it's because they can't recognize it, they ignore it on purpose, or they don't think that they can do whatever they were meant to do. I call bullshit. We're all capable of everything. Anything and everything. with the Death card, you might be going through a transition, and I feel like part of it is the Death card. Part of it is this Four of Pentacles and this Two of Pentacles, okay? It's a little negative, but it's not. So the Four of Pentacles says materialist, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse says instability. So the only thing I can say is you might be spending money more than you make it, faster than you can make it, buying things that maybe you should be putting off. Maybe you should buy certain things right now or right away because it's creating some type of instability, which is either it can either bring in a transition or it can halt a transition. If it's going to bring in a transition, it's going to bring in a negative transition where you just keep spending frivolously, I just heard. Or it's going to bring in, or it's going to halt a transition because you're doing this. Either way, it's not cohesive with the rest of the read, because it's like everybody has little things, right? Like I've said to you guys before, like in the last couple of weeks, like I have my dentist bill because I got all my teeth work done. I have one more appointment next Wednesday, one more filling. I had my fans installed and my power backup for my furnace air conditioner, or no, my electrical panel. And I have all the business fees and things for my business license, for my LLC. So I'm a little in debt right now. I'm not going to lie, but I work my tail off every week doing overtime to pay for it. Like I just keep chipping away at it. Like I'm not going to let it sit there. So I'm proactive, even though you would look at me and you would say, okay, so she's in debt, she's a little unstable, right? But at the same time, like, I work at it, I chip away at it every week. Like, I'm not just waiting for the debt collectors to knock at my door. I would never do that. And B, I can take care of myself. I can make more money. No problem there. And I think it's about having that type of attitude when you have negative issues pop up. Like if you're spending too much money, but you have no way to make more money, then you need to stop, right? If you do have a way to make more money, fabulous. Then make more money and pay off your debt. I know it's easier said than done, but you don't want it to build and build and build to the point where, like, you're just totally too far gone and you can't even afford to buy a bag of groceries. And we both know a bag of groceries is $100. I said we both know, but we all know. We both know. Once you get that under control, whatever that is, whatever's causing the instability, the Wheel of Fortune comes in and the world comes in. Cycles of change, achievement. It's all right there. It's all right there at the front door knocking. You just got to put down the credit card or whatever it is that's holding you back. Maybe it's not money. Maybe it's a mindset. I mean, I know the Four of Pentacles says materialist. Like you want too much of something. Like you want things. You want something. You want someone. Take it how it resonates. But once you stop that behavior, once you recognize it and you start working on it, this wheel of fortune in the world is coming in. And when this cycle changes for the better, look at that. The world is yours. Achievement. And whatever this Four of Pentacles and this Two of Pentacles in reverses, you can work on it. You can figure it out. Because with the Death card, like the death card in reverse is fear of change. You don't fear change. Look at all this that you've accomplished. You stand in your power. You committed to yourself and your way of life. You can make decisions, informed decisions, as the card says. You can go within and look at yourself and figure out where you need help, and where you're doing really well. And you're happy to do it. You're happy to work on yourself. You're happy to work. So you don't fear change. I feel like change is a constant. Oh, the stray cats were out there last night, and there was like 4 or 5 kittens. They were so cute. And I think they're the kittens, because there were kittens born last year. And I think that's what I'm looking at. And now I'm looking at their kittens. Don't ever be afraid to ask for support, Don't ever be afraid to ask for support, but also don't think that things are just gonna happen for you. Sorry, all the kittens are running through the backyard. It's so cute. I got a thing about animals. I love them, even though mine drive me nuts. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for support, but don't think that everything's just going to be handed to you. You need to work for things. And it's kind of funny because sometimes I'll say to God, I'll be like, okay, am I done now? Like, when am I going to get to have a break? And then I think about it. It's like, my whole life's a break. My whole life's a break. This is working. This is working. This is nothing. This is everything to me, but this is nothing. Like, I could do this with my hands tied behind my back, my eyes closed, my foot cut off. I mean, seriously. Like, it doesn't... Quite honestly, God's not going to help you if you don't help yourself. Facts. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a wonderful 4th of July, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.